Chapter 4, Culture Shock. I walk down the same halls in the morning. Despite it only being a few hours ago, I feel a weird sense of change. I bet it being a different sort of anxiety no longer is the fear of the unknown. Same sense. I know where I'm going, who I'm going to talk to, and what about, I think. Why does it feel so much more tense than before? She's not going to bite your hand off, Anon. Well, she totally could. Not like I could stop her. I really don't like this. Like, I get what it's going for, that Anon's scared, but I'm so sick of the amount of fics that go with, and dinosaurs could totally kill humans if they wanted to. Because it always comes across very, like... I mean, yeah, Inko and Anon probably, but I think Coach Solly could probably pile drive everyone in that class. No, Anon, you gotta nut up. You can't chicken out now. This is... Anon... This is like what I wanted to see from Anon when he decided to start winning PE contests. Much to my own dismay, in the short time it took me to actually arrive outside the classroom, I was unable to make up an excuse solid enough to flake. You could just not show up! Much to my own buddy's displeasure. Industrial lettering of the sign striking a serious feeling in my already knotted chest. What? Just go in there, ask your questions, and get out. I can go back to being wallpaper for the rest of you. You've done a terrible job at that, buddy. You've literally made everything but wallpaper out of yourself. Slink away from this place as soon as I can. I slap myself on the cheeks, hoping to summon some sort of courage, but it fails. And I just have redder cheeks than before. Great, now I look like I'm blushing. Alright, let's go for the Stormberton Looney. Hair, perfect. Makeup, gorgeous. Dress, captivating. When did you have time to change? At best you could put on some makeup. You got this, girl! It's not like you've been playing out the scenario in your head all day. Jesus. Every night in bed for the last years. Listen, I'm okay with this, but, like, could this take place, like, a few weeks after so that it feels like... I don't know, man. It's like you just pile drive into the concept. A perfect balance of personality and comfort, and he is gonna love it. What the fuck does that mean? My mind starts to wander, running through all kinds of scenarios. How do you get a suit? Why would he ever wear one? Would he ever wear one? All right. Or it starts to shift it to wander as I... Man, this song's a little much. I thought it was kind of okay, but then it's like, no. Cascades. Yeah, that works. Man. Hyperlight Drifter, how old is that game? How old is that fucking game? I remember playing that game. I played that game at the height, at the prime of my bonking people. Holy shit, that LP is over 10 years old. Oh, dear God. Oh, sweet mother. Newcomer mode gives 1 extra health. Whatever, man. Hyperlight Drift was great. I bought the SNES fake box. I didn't treat it well, but I have it. It was cute. I bought the RPG too. Haven't run it. Probably never will. That RPG's kind of... don't like it. Don't like it! I know what they're trying to do. But it kind of shoots itself in the foot by fundamentally being kind of... Warrior starts to shift into wonder as I drift further away from reality. Fleeting visions of prom and graduation pass by me. Distant futures too far off to accurately assume. Holy shit, since when did you get good at writing? That's almost a good... That's like nice and evocative. Like, we're not over-describing shit. We're like, yeah, man, I'm drifting away, buddy. That's nice. That's actually nice. Holy shit. My optimism, my joy, my wonder, my capacity to love slowly returning. The sound of set of footsteps squeaking against... Oh, man, set of footsteps. Why not just the sound of footsteps? Squeaking against the linoleum flooring outside the door sends me crashing back into the real world. Despite all my planning, I still feel woefully underprepared. Would it be... I feel like underprepared works better than unprepared here. Would he be angry with me about what happened to Mia? Would he still even want to see me? Is it actually even him out there? I can feel a chill of both excitement and anxiety travel up my body. From tail tip to snout, shocking my body unpleasantly. I can't help. I can't help. I feel like you've been saying that a lot, but I think it's just me. I can't help but release a small grumble from my throat at the sensation as I stare holes into the closed door. Jesus Christ. I appreciate... I wonder if the writer is aware that how kind of pathetically creepy she feels in a weird way. Like, mostly pathetic, but it's kind of cute. I don't know. So few people are willing to actually live up the fact that women are allowed to freak out over dates too. Like, when men write women, there's always this restraint to it that's like, come on, man. Let a girl be anxious. It's always about the man winning the woman, and it creates this weird dynamic that never really... I mean, admittedly, that would require that Anon has any qualities that Fang actually enjoys, but... I still feel that they make decent friends, all things considered. Watching, waiting, and we're watching, and we're waiting, and we're watching, and we're waiting, and we're watching. We're watching and waiting and watching and waiting some more. Man, that sounds terrible. I scared off everyone. Good! You don't deserve me if you can't take me at my ghost. A shrill creak from the heavy hinges is the first thing that comes to the room. I did try to, like, focus on my stomach. I've been told that if you sing from the stomach, it doesn't sound as bad, because your vocal cords can only lose so much, but your stomach, you can concentrate your energy. Unleash your mighty ki. His bald head. Come on, man! You love this guy! Why do you have to describe him so negatively? A sharp contrast to everyone else at the school. Yeah, that's definitely... Fun fact, in RuneScape, when you enter the Champions Guild, they call you a bold adventurer with an O, which is like you're a brave adventurer. I always thought... I didn't quite understand that bold and bold were written differently. So I was like, oh, because my character's bald, right? That's a weird... I never really thought about it. Like, that's kind of weird that the game would even register that, but I also appreciate it. I kind of... In a weird way, I still like my classic RuneScape guy. I think he was all black, had like the little funny spiky pads, and he was bald with a goatee. I don't know why it was all black. I thought it was great. I had fun with it. Very distinctive look at the very least. Light beads of sweat glisten on his plush skin as he turns to face me, and I feel butterflies hatching in my stomach. Let the show begin. I really like her perspective. It's like I said, there's some stuff wrong with this, but it's mostly Anon. Like, this stuff is cute. It actually feels like she's about to fucking throw up out of love. People say, right, that love is kissing. But love is the fact that on the honeymoon, you're both virgins, and you fucked it up royally. And you still go through with it. Gross! I was wondering when you're gonna show up, huh, Non? I stride towards him with as controlled a smile as I can manage. I started to think you were gonna leave a girl hanging. He sputters for a moment, eyes locking with me as I approach. No, I'm here. How do we... What do we... I love how this whole scene is set up, and the author's like, I don't actually know what this scene is. Like, why can't Anon ask anyone else? What does Anon need to know that he has to deal with this? His accent is wonderful on the ears, just as alien to this place as the rest of him. Beautifully fitting, still strong-sounding, despite his skittish demeanor. Or at least his current one. I wonder what he's going to be like when he's comfortable. God, I fucking love how she's like, man, I can't wait for this to be over. Oh, come on, sit down, we could talk over coffee. He looks surprised for a moment, mulling over the implication. Right where I want him. Perks of the club. Students are well trusted out in Hammond. Maybe you should consider joining. You can wear a dress. she thinks it's like a perk. A deer planted at his head, power displayed. Looks shown off. All according to Keikaku. Translator's note, Keikaku means plan. Oh, I don't drink coffee. I'm a tea person myself. Anon is a coffee person. Anon drinks his coffee black because he's a fucking loser. Not even because he likes it. I can feel my confidence shatter for a moment. Of course he does. How could I be so fucking stupid? He's a human. He's British. Of course he likes tea. What else could I not have considered? No, come on, Loom. It's just a small hiccup we can't recover from. Maybe he's an old-fashioned American, because people like to be like, tea is a British drink. It's like, they went to war over tea because they love that shit. That's why they were mad, not because they hated tea. I'll keep that in mind for next time, then. And away from him before making my way over to a table and making myself comfortable. Don't make yourself twice. I could hear him also, hey, look, you've got some eye paragraphs, but they're a little more spread out than usual. Not some people. For shaking, okay, he's making his way over. He slumps into the chair unceremoniously. The poor thing looks exhausted. Don't call him a poor thing. Call him a poor guy. Why do you have to call him a thing? Guess today has been a lot for him. It's been one day. Also, I love how this man slumps into the chair and she's like, oh, God, he's so hot. I love it. So many fucking people write women. It's like, oh, all women ever want, right, is a big, muscular man with abs. And they're never like, some women can just like that a guy slumps into a chair and he looks so comfortable. I'm always so uptight, but he's so comfortable, you know? Fucking throw me a curveball. Have a woman with some soul. Let me start with this. I'm sorry for what happened with Mia earlier. I could have done more, but... I could have done more, and would you be upset if I didn't mention it? I hope you aren't upset with me. He seems taken aback, sneaking deep into his chair and himself, a moment mulling over the events. It's not your fault, no need to worry.
It's not your fault. No need to worry about it.
I forgot that Anna has a stupid baby voice when we're not in his POV. His emerald eyes. Oh shit! I'm about to give you shit for that, but I remembered we're actually supposed to like this couple. Unlike with Nasser, where it's like, stop making him sound sexy. Anon isn't into guys. I'm all for bisexual Anon, but do it intentionally, at the very least. Moving from his lap towards my face. Honestly, you can have a bisexual character and not have them actually do anything with it, right? You can just make a bisexual who ends up in a straight relationship. Like, maybe at once they're like, oh, you know, Damien's got a nice ass, I guess. That's it. That's all you need. Bisexuality established, that's all you need. You don't have to make it the fucking centerpiece of those characters. I know that straight people and gay people, everyone just loves hating pansexuals, bisexuals, whatever. It's like, you gotta pick a side, man. You can pass. And it's all just so fucking lame. Look, shame covering him. If you say so. The sound of my hands clapping together makes him jump slightly. So, you ready for us to begin? What the are they gonna make? Like, what is this? What are they doing? Like, this whole thing is set up like they're having this stage play, if anything. Mattel twitches and rises anticipation. It's also... Like, this reads like an AI that is, like, incapable of processing that this is just fucking conversation. So, okay. We're just a little bit more, no taboos or anything. What the fuck is going on? You're not timidly good enough for me. I to start us off. How'd you end up at Caldera? Killer hits a spot for him. Sinking deeper into his chair, his face scrunching up in a way mine never could. Stupid scales. I like how his face scrunching gets you going. Can we just stick to culture questions right now? I'd rather not get into... me. Wait.
Can't we just stick to culture questions right now? I'd rather not get into me.
It's not what I wanted nor expected. But I can't help but feel more intrigue. Aura of mystery. Oh, he's such a mysterious man. I appreciate that Anon's positive qualities are like her just fucking losing her fucking mind. It's great. It's like how men are with women. Like, I can't believe she's so cool, and it's like, actually, she eats her own boogers. Woman of my heart. Of course. Why don't you go then? Show me what you want to hear. My gift from the sky. He walked here. I can see him squeeze eyes shut, rubbing his tails. I don't get it at all. Is it... Wait, Anon wants to know about them? I feel like that's not something Anon gives a shit about. I thought you were, like, legitimately... What? Wait, hold up. Did I fucking miss something? Hold up. I need to call my science professor and yell at them and go, like, science professor, man. How do I eat a banana? I remember that he went there because Ben sent him, but I thought he sent him over because of like... Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, this is all because... Why is Anon this invested? Just look it up online, Anon. Half the stuff you learn in Snoot Game is because you scroll on a website. Are they useful? I feel like this is like, this feels like the kind of shit that a bad writer puts in because they want an exposition dump. But I appreciate that we're doing this while also having Anon and be like, I don't want to be here. And she's like, I want to kiss him. It's such a good fucking conflict. He's just venting at this point, clear in his mind for a while. Word vomiting his words away. What's not rude per se? It's not like we cover him up. It was just like odd. Like staring at someone's legs or face, I guess it's just rude. Lets out a huge deflating sigh once again before sitting up properly, like a massive weight to be lifting off his chest. It's so sweet. Oh, thank you so much, oh god.
Thank you so much, oh god. Oh dear.
Even more adorable. That was a big one for you, huh? My pleasure. Swing your tail at him. He wants that. That's my turn. How about how did you remember?
Oh, it's because I'm so athletic.
Sarcasm and confidence? He's starting to get comfortable. It's smooching time.
Joking. It's human things like this. Evolution and sweat. A lot of sweat.
Humans are very well evolved for walking. They're endurance hunters. That doesn't mean you run fast, though. That just means you can run longer. I was wondering why I could smell you before you ran into the room. Actually, humans also just emit pheromones, not necessarily just sweat. His face flushes the most red I've ever seen him. Definitely an image that I'm gonna burn in my mind for a while. Spends a few moments sputtering, trying to form some sort of response. Oh.
That's all damn thing I gotta ask. No saurians have a better sense of smell, but seriously? They're outclassed in any bit.
They're outclassed in any magic you can think of. It actually gets a less worried chuckle out of him. You see the sweat beading on his brow. Humans, by the way, sweat from stress.
Don't sorry about my lost deodorant next time.
Action. Wait, what? Actually try less, it's overpowering. Oh, actually try less. Oh, yeah. Alright, and don't tell me you took a fucking deodorant bath like a fucking loser. Alright, what do you think about some... What? Oh, buddy! Damien, this woman is talking about ending racial segregation. I didn't know the apartheid was about to start. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Berlin Wall hasn't fallen, milady. The capitalists and the communists can't live together quite yet. Our eyes locked together, both of us dead still. Also, this is a hell of a fucking question to ask of a guy, right? He's like, I want to know, okay, what's culturally sensitive? And you're like, what do you think about us having sex? Both of us are dead still. Joe becomes rigid, bringing intense silence to the room. I'm sure if you had one, he'd be doing the same. Was that too forward? Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Clearly, there's more on his mind. And I'll just say that you want them to just say racial segregation. Just say the fucking line, man. Barely able to make out something about saving his skin. God damn it. After Jesus was really scared of me, isn't he? What did they teach him about it? What did they teach him about us over there? I could feel my jaw start to clench as I bore my gaze down onto him. The look doesn't last, however, as the precious soul in front of me soon stares back, like a deer in the headlights, completely frozen. Did I?
Did I?
Hang on. Oh, look, I'm not mad. I just want to know, okay? Tone is clear and commanding, unlike his own, silencing once again as I could see his breathing quicken. He nods in response, and not at all relaxing his stance. I feel like the scene would work so much fucking better if Anon didn't have a bunch of conversations with Olivia, Liz, and Damien. Like, the way you set this up, it doesn't really work as well. Like, this works better if even there's been some time and Anon's had some time. You know, and it's more about Lunara, or it's not about Lunara. It's more about the fact that she's fucking stupid. He's a loser. Just nods a response, not a relaxing stance. What? I would be able to just jump over this table and squeeze him silly right now. Okay, now you're getting weird. Now you're getting past the point of, like, just dreaming and being like, hey, you want to calm that down a notch? What do I think of Saurians back home? And don't lie to me, I can smell a lie from a mile away. I can tell he's fighting a battle in his head, glancing over my shoulder towards the doorway. Why are you in between him and the doorway? Didn't he come? Oh, whatever. Quick tap on the table with a towel and brings him back. He takes a deep sigh, looks at me through his annoyingly long lashes. I'm not jealous. Use mascara or extensions. Fuck. Also, the fucking tap. You don't have to specify it's a talon. Why don't you just call it a talon tap? It's way cuter. Talon trot, baby. Time to go up a steep surface.
It's not good, that's for sure. I barely taught us anything about you guys going up. Just as you were backwards as if you'd be scared of.
Well, how the fuck is this the same country? I guess it's not. I guess it's actually doing something with the robot. I wasn't paying attention in chapter 1, I guess. It's been a while.
Ludo only ever mentioned sorry and human violence. Something to be avoided. You were monsters.
I like how, despite that, you're sitting in a room with her alone. Monsters. He thinks I'm a monster. That really hurts. My legs start to coil around the table. Like, your leg? To find some sort of stability. How do you not pull the table doing so? My body cannot provide. I know human-saurian relationships weren't great. Gosh. Our education on humans isn't up to scratch here, but I can't stop the tightness in my throat causing my voice to... You think I'm a monster? I feel like this is something James would say from Ashfall. In fact, this might be inspired by Ashfall. It feels like it is. Because Ashfall's trying to do the thing, and while the art's great, I just don't give a shit about James. I think James can go die in a ditch. He's the kind of guy who's already fucked his life over, and seemingly he's done so entirely knowingly and willingly. And he's just smarmy asshole about it, too. Like, Anon, for what it's worth, is a punk teen who's just fucked his life over because he's an idiot. You know? There's a difference.
Yeah. Look at me! No scales, no claws, no tails, no blades, no maw! How do you think I feel trying to cross my senses tell me it's a threat?
That hurts. It hurts so much. To be passionately despised by someone I just barely met, not out of anger, but hatred and pure fear. Also, don't you want to bring up the fact that it's also someone that you've been fantasizing about? Any semblance of brazen anger soon drains from his face at the realization his actions have set in. The consequences of his actions. Now his clam shut, awaiting whatever punishment I will give him. Claw his eyes out. But I can't. I know it's not personal. I know he's just scared. Be rational to me. You know, it wouldn't hurt him, right? I like how you say that after you say, but I can't. Implying that you were planning to. He stays still as I slide my chair from under the table and stand, allowing me to... What? Okay, listen, this is going a little too fast, too far here. I know that I'm all for moving your plot along, but this is not the scene to have this happen. Seems like he's accepted his fate. I don't need to see his eyes. Man, he's just like, I'm gonna die. I can't believe I'm murdered. Anon, do you really think I would hurt you?
Yes.
I mean, I understand. You what? Anon, you're literally the guy who said this. God damn, what is going on with the scene? It started off really well, but doesn't seem to be aware of what it is. He jumps up standing. God, I wish I remember the lyrics to that one song. Throwing my arm off him in the process. You should hype me, but why don't you hype me? Wait, was it saying that?
You should hate me. Why don't you hate me?
He's frantic. Not even looking for an escape room.
You should do something.
We should do something. Should we do something? We should do something. Should we do something? I just stand there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. You can't fucking put that on my plate and not expect me to not turn on the standing ear music. Hold up. We have to stand here. We stand with Anon. We stand. It's such a stupid edit. I love the effort to blend the notes. But I love that it even goes so far as to go to the part where it's. It sure does, buddy. I remember when I stood up once and I didn't sit down ever again. It's like the opposite of a paraplegic, you know. I couldn't sit down no more. I could only stand here. I need to be there for him. It's chapter 4. You've known this man for less than a day. Why is this scene done like this? Ugh, I know what this is, Anon. You don't want to be your fears to be baseless, do you? I'm sorry. I enjoy talking this out, but I kind of want to see where this is trying to go, so we're gonna have to turn up the. Damn this. Wait, a few hours earlier. Also, could you please use some formatting or like some little flourish just to separate? What the hell is this? You're either eating gas station roller dogs with us, or... God damn it, Claire! Why do you show me shit like this? Hold up, I have to show you this shit. I have to. Man, you gotta see this shit. You gotta see this fucking shit, man. These are windows. Where's the picture? Oh, it's the Lava Java exterior. Man, remember when that came up at all? Remember when Goodbye Volcano High had like people? Man, I'm so sad of the fact that eventually there's gonna be no more Fics for this stuff. Look at this shit. Look at these little motherfuckers. These are bastards. Remember when we had good Fics to read? And this isn't particularly bad. I'm not gonna say that. Fucking shit, but monkey. Anyway, this is like a few hours ago, and Mia's like throwing shit. Done some kindergarten. Biased fuck took his side. It was fair game that the skinny beat me. Do you fucking believe that shit? I can't believe I'm being discriminated against. About $1 for every time I've scolded Mia for saying slurs. Mia, you can only say slurs in the comfort of your own home. Apartheid does not leave the home. Damn, that's such a weird thing to say. Sounds about right. What else did he say? Some bullshit about using it to drive me forward. Since he's just want to see this fucking motivational speech here. Well, shouldn't Lunara point out that that's literally what a coach is for? Like they coach you? Especially since Ben came into the picture. This is a really well-written line from the perspective of establishing what Ben does for Mia. I kind of like this. At least it's very coyly written, but I don't think the author's doing that intentionally because he's clearly like missing details. Years of watching her develop. I like how, again, all of this happened one day. Like, it kind of worked. Okay, listen. There's that other fic, the one with like Inko and Mia made for each other or something like that. God, I need to remember names better than that. But in that one, like, all 5 chapters are like just that one. But admittedly, it's not even like a few thousand, it's not 10,000 or so words. So it kind of gets away with it by being really short about it and using lots of POVs. This is like a one day, and it feels like more than that. Anyway, where were we? First day, no, Mia grit your teeth to me. Sounds like you already met. Oh, I'm not surprised. I don't care about your little fetish, loony. Just keep up away from my sight. Oh, it's not a fetish. Lunara, either you're trans and you know what a fetish is, or you're not trans. And I'm pretty sure you would have found out from... Who would tell Lunara about fetishes? Of all the people she know. Would she know it organically? Would she know it from Lunara? Oh, man, I don't know. I realized I found myself standing, breathe, standing. Oh, sorry. Till fully extended. Fetish flared out. Man, what are you gonna fucking do? Wave her a little breeze? There you say, go remember what I said. Keep your little boy toy far the fuck away. Oh, fuck you, Mia. I feel like she wouldn't respond with that, but I mean, she's English, so whatever. I don't like this. I don't like how this is established, because it makes Anon's turnaround a bit weirder. I prefer it if, back to the design room. You're not a fucking tour guide, buddy. You don't have to tell me where I'm going. Just say the design room. Don't understand, no shadow, no claws ripping into me, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I'm so fucking racist, it's kind of weird. Like, I get that you're depersonalizing people, but you've been surrounded by people this whole day. It doesn't work if Anon's already talked to people. It has to be his first encounter where he freaks out. It's not his first. Like, Mia might have agitated stuff, but it should come from a different direction at that point. Like, it should realign itself with the realities he's faced. All the Strawman outbursts for nothing. Why does it upset me so much? Because you want to kiss! Smooch! Myself start to shiver. Drinking razor blades. Why do you even care what they think about me? I've never cared. You say that as a guy who literally tried to win a contest today. And did. Even thinking that works makes me feel uneasy. I was so wrong. I was why too. There are no monsters, and some of them seem pretty nice. I can accept that. Why do I feel so terrible? Just about to see the movements through my emotion-blurred vision. I almost hear my mother telling me treat people how you want to be treated. Like it's some sort of cosmic joke. What the? Okay, if your mom is like that, I don't... Also, Raptor Jesus doesn't fucking work in this context! It works because they're equalitarian in Snoot game. It's the joke, right? Like Jesus was the dinosaur. It doesn't work if there's like straight... God fucking damn it! How can you think this? Ah, the person who saved all of us from cosmic divine sin was a dinosaur. I guess they're all fucking shit then. What? God, it's so almost there. Also, we're having lots of paragraphs starting with I. Man, I can't believe you fucking bit your own tongue like an idiot. I can't deal with this alone. Then don't... Oh, no! Like, I'm fine if you want to hit it up early. I'm fine if you want to have it work that way. But I feel like this is not how you want to start this relationship. I feel like... Listen, there are a lot of ways to do this, right? You could have Anon and... Okay, let's talk about this. You could have them have a scene like this, where Anon has to confront a dinosaur and Lunara isn't willing to let up because she really wants to talk to him. You could have it be like a moment where Anon's like, but it was actually kind of nice. Maybe he has feelings for her. It could be that he is at a bad day, and Lunara is the person that picks him up off the ground. You know, kind of a humanizing moment establishing early rapport. You could have it be that Lunara is kind of watching from a distance, and he meets up with Damien, and he softens up, so that when Lunara comes over to him, he's capable of registering. I'm talking about days, by the way. This happens days later. That after a few days, again, or weeks, if you wish, Anon actually... Like, when he meets up with Lunara, he's like, oh, I can see her as a woman, and I'm like, oh, no, I like dinosaurs? Eh. You know, you could go that angle. I don't think this works. It's so incredibly extreme. It reminds me of the dinosaur fic, which worked because the guy had to go through a fucking wall and a checkpoint to get to the dinosaur part of town. Like, it actually works as an apartheid thing because there's apartheid. We're immediately confronted with the concept. And here it's trying to do both the, like, casual racism blended in with, like, there's an actual legitimate problem here. God, this day sucks. Like, I don't get it. Does anyone care or not? Here we're like, chuff. Choo-choo! The refiner's fire. No better person than me. I think Damien would be better. I feel like Damien's kind of chill. Damien would be like, oh, you're such a silly Billy Anon. Olivia would probably give him shit and find it hilarious. Liz would genuinely be insulted. I can't imagine any of them beating up Anon for it, though. I feel like Damien would actually be happy that he's like turning around and be like, yeah, there you go, buddy. Remember, Damien put up with Olivia's shit for years. Some progress would pick up his spirits. Those eyes sure are powerful. See your pupils dilate. Let's take some drugs. From the usual diamond shapes to circles. This is wired than any right to be. The tuft of feathers whip it up a storm in the room as a tail. Cool. Nah, this room is chilly now. What are you doing? Nothing. I'm just trying to make you feel better. I'm trying to blow you off. Oh man, this song is a little much. The Last General. That's probably going to be a hard hitter. The Resonant Canyon might be a bit chiller. Childlike wonder rising back up. What the fuck are you talking about? Half of Anon's entire character arc is that he has none. Genuinely, with reaction, rip my face off. Why don't we start over? God, this doesn't work. God damn it! How many times has she said, "Hey, don't call"? I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like once it's going too fast, too slow, it's sideways, in the middle, too slow. And I said that twice for a reason. The next chapter's really short, then we got chapter 6. I don't know how it is, man. Chapter 6 is pretty breezy, too. I kind of want to just wrap this up. I'm a little miserable, if you can understand, right? I don't like this. I feel like you're not committing to either of the bits you can do here. And nothing makes me more mad than a man who just stands there, breeding standing. That's not true! It doesn't have to be standing here!